Like he went overboard or something happened, and they put him on this island. But he doesn't know he's on an island. He thinks he's like living with people that he knows. And all of a sudden, it's like a whole setup by Cobra. And it's like, mind fuck.
LSD.
Yeah, there's a lot of good episodes.
They did the one with Tunnel Rat where he's having the fucking nightmares.
Yeah.
Like he's afraid of the dark all of a sudden.
Yeah. And his name
Or
is
he's
Tunnel
afraid
Rat.
to sleep. That's what it was. When he slept, he had nightmares. Anyways, but like a little deeper stuff is what I'm saying.
Relate to that.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
It's only when I'm awake do I have nightmares because I look at our current political landscape.
Everything that's going on, World War III.
Whatever. I don't think that's the
No,
case.
of course not.
No worries, kids.
No.
You're going to make it.
Yeah.
Your kids, maybe not.
Netflix this month is they brought Inception. Hulu's got Conan the Barbarian from 2011. I'm going to give that one a shot again because it was so shitty the last time I watched it. And then HBO's bringing in Godzilla King of Monsters, which is really cool. And it's got the old school Hitcher on there, I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
With C. Thomas Howell.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Rutger Hauer.
Rutger Hauer.
Rutger Hauer.
I don't know if this is old news. It's like a week old news, but I don't know if we talked about it. That WandaVision show
Yeah.
We did.
is getting moved up to 2020. Did we talk about that? Yeah, so it was supposed to come out in 2021. They announced last week that it's going to be the end of this year.
Nice.
So
Yeah, that'll be cool.
yeah.
Can't wait for that one.
And there's like a permanent, not a permanent, what'd they call it? Indefinite stoppage right now of making the Hawkeye show with Jeremy Renner.
Oh. He was like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
And I'm pretty sure Loki's going to be a little like Kid Loki throughout the Loki series. So you'll probably just have little intermittent Tom Hiddleston, which might be okay.
Yeah, flashback. Oh.
I don't know if it'll be flashback or more. There is a character where he became Kid Loki for a while, so I don't know how they're going to do that because he had the cosmic cube, so who the fuck knows?
Well, you know what came to mind? It was like watching the Wonder Years, but it's Loki's voice talking over
God.
him living in
Tom
Asgard.
Hiddleston talking over him.
Like Daniel Stern. And he's like, back in 1967, the war was
You just
raging.
got to see Odin wearing like one of those plaid button-up shirts from the 60s or whatever. Oh, short sleeves.
But it's just Tom Hiddleston over talking everything in that classic way. It's the Wonder Years starring in Tom Hiddleston.
Nice.
And then like they have
You know
young
what?
Thor and
I will
young Loki.
fucking take that if I get She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Along with that,
my
I'm fucking
God.
in 100%, dude.
That would be awesome.
No,
That
like
just-
they don't even stop there though. They start doing the sound effects too. So like Tom Hiddleston's over here like ping, pew pew.
my first battle.
I would fucking watch that. Pew! I don't
would
know what
too.
you're saying. I would watch it. I would love it.
Loki growing up and he's looking back on his life, but the whole time he's in that cage, where it's got like the force walls in it and shit.
Fenris Wolf don't got NARS.
Yeah. And then fucking Thor knocks his nards out. He does got nards. But like Thor's a little chunky kid, Like that'd be fucking awesome. Man, we just came up with a whole fucking show right there.
Boom.
Young Thor. It's all Raising Asgard.
Oh,
Son of a
love it.
bitch.
Son of a bitch, I'm in.
We just did it. We just did it. Okay, thanks everybody. I quit.
Brock, wait, come back.
Sign
We gotta
my
finish.
check, bitches.
Brock, come back. We got to finish the podcast.
I'm moving to New York and we're gonna make Raising Asgard.
He's in Starbucks, is leaving him on the coffee table, just hoping that some guy will walk by.
Somebody's in the stall. I'm like, are you a movie producer? Check it out.
Hey man, I'm taking a shit. Can
They're
you just
like,
oh,
Is this a
okay,
rip
that's
off? Oh my god, this is really good.
And then just wipe their ass with it.
They're like, here you go, you can have it back.
I really
dipshit.
like how you wrote it in the third person.
The turd person.
Who does number 2 work for? Raising Asgard.
I love it.
God damn.
Raising Asgard.
What's coming out in theaters now that we're digressing? Anything coming out in the theaters? I think Bad Boys for Life
Yeah, that's
comes
what I
out
have
this
on
week,
my,
right?
Yeah, that's what I have on my.
You gonna go see that in the theater, Brock?
No.
Yeah, me either.
No.
Me either.
Me neither.
I'll wait until I can rent it from the internet.
Wink.
By iTunes, you mean? Or
Yes.
Amazon, perhaps?
I'll get the bundle pack.
There you
Wink.
go. There you go.
Give me the special features.
Yes, I want the special features of Bad Boys for Life. Michael Lowry. It's back. Yeah, no. Yeah, those movies always had a certain sheen on them.
Yeah, you know,
they were decent.
They're fun. They're funny.
Yeah.
And there's enough drama to ensue action.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is what it is. It's Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, take out the Transformers from Transformers, and you got
or
Bad
Lethal
Boys.
Weapon. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh wow,
Nice.
I never thought about that. Holy shit!
You're not wrong.
Yeah, you just remove Bumblebee.
I think, however,
Michael
too. Yeah.
Nice.
No, I haven't seen anything else. I'm kind of looking forward to a new month because there's just not a lot of action in January.
Right.
It's kind of disheartening, you know.
Well, I was happy to find some free stuff to watch that came out, so that's why I mentioned the streaming. But
Gemini Man's coming out on DVD and Blu-ray, though.
yeah, it is. So Will Smith playing Will Smith in a movie by Will Smith.
Riding a Transformer.
A Will Smith production.
Mariah Carey
and Will Smith.
As Will Smith.
Will Smith.
She's back.
What's that?
I'm sure that's probably
Will Smith.
I have okay. First of all, I think Gemini Man is probably going to be just fine. It'll probably be a good movie. I don't really have any expectations for it, but I'm sure it'll be good. I'm sure they put some money into it, if nothing else.
Of course.
Here is the role that he needs to play, though. This is the role that will challenge him as an actor.
Fresh Prince of New York.
Bill Cosby. Yeah, that's it. Just the Bill Cosby story.
The Bill Cosby story, starring
all the way up from
O.J. Simpson.
all the way up from
the women.
all the way up from like Captain Kangaroo times to like even before that when he was doing his stand up on the road.
Oh man,
Ghost Dad, I was never here. Don't tell anybody.
Well, you would just glaze over. Like that would
me.
be like a section of the movie or show or whatever where I'm assuming he would deal with like making movies and whatnot. But for the most part, he'd just be on the Cosby Show.
Well, they would make it they would make it a TV movie, and it would be
no, it can't be a TV.
No,
fuck
it'd be
that.
like a real movie?
Fuck that. It has to be a real movie. It has to be like 2.5 hours long, and there's got to be a lot of fucking drugs and fucking visceral ass rape in it, just to show what a fucking piece of shit that dude was.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Predator 4.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
And if you're going to portray someone who does something like that, you make it as terrible as possible. Because when people see that, you want them to see it's fucking terrible.
See the worst in everything like that, because that was pretty bad.
Yeah. So
Just
anyways,
like Steven Seagal.
That's what I would like to see. Go for it, Will Smith.
Yeah, go for it, Will Smith.
I double dog dare ya. Yeah. Triple dog dare ya.
Well, who would play Steven Seagal in a movie? It would parallel it.
Fucking some Jello.
Oh,
I don't know. Some orange Jello. Fucking
because he was just as bad.
It just pans to the Jello and it's just kind of jiggling, and then it pans back, and he's like, "Yeah, you're right. That probably was a bad idea."
So, for those of you that have listened for a while, I have asked Brock multiple times to listen to this podcast.
I finally did too.
About Steven Seagal on Behind the Bastards, and it was a 2-parter. That's how much of a piece of shit that dude is.
Yeah, they had to extend it. They were like, "Wait a minute, we got too much.
Yeah,
let's go."
There's too much piece of shit here to take all in one bite. And Brock, how's Steven Seagal to you now? How do you feel about that guy?
He is a fucking piece of shit.
From the word jump, he's a fucking douchebag.
I know. He's like, I grew up in the steel mills of Corona, California, or some shit. You're like, there's not even a steel mill anywhere near that. He lies about absolutely, positively fucking everything.
Everything, dude. He told other people's stories
in front of them.
And yeah.
And they were like, motherfucker, that's my story.
Like Navy SEALs. He's like taking their stories. And he almost fucking drowned training with the Navy SEALs.
No, he was just putting a boat out going to fish, and he almost drowned.
No, that's what it was. Yeah. He wasn't even through training. Yeah, he just went on a fucking little boat.
But apparently, but according to him, and according to his website, he is a 15th century Buddhist monk reincarnated.
That's actually fact, according to the Dalai Lama.
Yeah, because he paid some shit on that one right there. He didn't give a sizable donation, but it was a pretty big one, right? He's a fucking sheriff. He's like a deputy. He's a fucking bluesman. His Punani song is like fucking unnerving. Is all I gotta say.
Didn't you say you were playing that with your wife?
Yes.
What was my response to that?
It's what
do you remember?
Gross.
Gross. Why would you play that for your wife? And I believe you said something about, I thought that if I wanted to get the panties to drop.
Hold on. I will read the transcript. So I sent that picture of fucking, of Steven Seagal's record. What is it? Beyond the Crystal Castle?
Yeah. Crystal Cavern?
Crystal Cavern.
Something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's the fucking Steven Seagal album.
Songs from the Crystal Cave. Right?
Yeah.
So I was playing it, right? And I said, currently rocking in my car, making my wife uncomfortable. Dan sends back, gross. So I sent back, that was pretty funny, right? And then I said, I thought if I was going to get laid, this would be the panty dropping music I could use.
Yeah. That's a way to a woman's heart.
And I did not have a response for that. I did not respond. I was just like, I can't fucking talk to you right now.
And then I went and saw Star Wars.
And I laughed my ass off.
Yeah. And the very last text last night was, I didn't get my yub yub nub moment. But alas, I did not get my yub nub ending.
That's true. You did not. I thought we might get it when they started showing them. I was like,
Wicked, and I was like, yub nub.
The Ewoks. It's about to happen. No.
Playing drums out of rhythm.
That's in the extended version, sir. In that one, they'll also put Kylo, or not Kylo, but Ben in as a Force ghost.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Hayden Christensen
and they'll have all of them. There'll be like a row of Force ghosts from all the trilogies.
I was kind of surprised they didn't do that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but wasn't Hayden Christensen supposedly in that movie too? Christensen? Grammar.
No, I believe that was in The Mouth of Madness that he was in.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we already did that movie.
We already did that movie. We don't talk about that guy.
Push off.
What an old piece of pop culture.
Drop
what
culture.
Kind of show is this?
Yeah.
After everything that we've talked about, I really don't have anything else.
Any music?
No.
There's a couple of
Neil Peart died.
Yeah, Neil Peart died.
Sucks.
Rest in peace. I'm not
Great
a big
drummer,
Rush fan,
and I'm not a Rush fan either, but he was a great drummer, and he was a
Fantastic.
lyricist for that band as well.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they were like straight up nerds.
I could
about
almost
their
say
music.
lyricist, grammar.
Yeah, they were very good at what they did.
Yeah, absolutely. It
I'm
wasn't
not
my,
a fan, but they were very fucking good at what they did.
Yeah, it wasn't for me. That's for sure.
Yes, exactly. As far as like vinyl goes, I've been kind of deep diving into the vinyl crates. The Beastie Boys Root Down EP is coming out, or it's already out. I don't know if it's still available, but it came out. That it was a badass EP.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lives Throwing Copper. I think we've talked about it. That came out with a special edition. STP's Purple special edition. The Clash, and this is I regret.
You regret?
Oh my God, I can't talk right now. I regret not talking about this, but on November 15th, it was the 40th anniversary of the Clash. Lonely Calling.
Nice.
And then the Chromatics got a vinyl that should have been out, or it's coming out right now. It's Night Drive. The Chromatics, I think, did the soundtrack for Drive.
Oh, okay.
Or some of the songs on that. So it was pretty cool. Other than that, though, there's really not a lot of albums that I'm interested in.
Yeah, sure. That's what it comes down to.
I know there's a lot, but
we do what we want.
Yeah, but I do got a cool mixtape this week.
Well, hey, why don't you rock that mixtape?
Do you guys have a mixtape? Either one of you guys?
No, rock your mixtape there, big guy.
And I even
Mine's
got a
personal.
I got a fucking title for this one.
Oh,
Let me get deep in there.
Whoa.
Let me get deep in your ear holes.
It's too far.
It's 249.
Mixing tapes.
We just went off the rails.
Yes, we did.
So this one is called Drop Culture. No, I'm just kidding.
I knew it. I knew it.
Some bitch.
Number 23.
No, it's 13-year-old me.
Oh, okay.
But it's not number 13, Brock.
No, it isn't. But this is what I was listening to when I was 13.
Nice.
So, been listening to a lot of Hendrix lately. Jesus Christ, dude! I'm telling you,
Grammar Nazi here.
Fucking
Hello.
lately. Okay, I'm just gonna shut the fuck
Not
up
even
and just say
grammar
these
anymore.
names.
It's just
like
the ability to
broken
speak has
English.
lost us.
Yes. So, Manic Depression starts it off. Red House, Bold as Love, Crosstown Traffic, Voodoo Child, Slight Return. Right. Power to Love, that's my favorite of all of Hendrix's music, is the Band of Gypsies.
Yeah.
Then I kind of jumped to a little bit of Led Zeppelin.
Nice.
And then you Shook Me, Whole Lot of Love, Out on the Tiles, When the Levee Breaks, In My Time of Dying. Then I jump into, I don't know, these guys kind of get me in my heart now.
Oh,
Get
right
me
in his heart.
And these were the first like classic rock dudes that I really, really, really paid attention to, besides Hendrix, of course. But so I got a lot of the Doors in here.
Nice.
So starts off with Strange Days, Moonlight Drive, then Not to Touch the Earth, My Wild Love, Wild Child, and then my favorite of all of the Doors songs, 5-1.
Yeah, that's my favorite Doors song as well.
Yeah, and when it was in the new Rambo, I was like, yeah,
I know, right?
I was that dude sitting next to me